Hi, I'm Mary, or GLaDOS Antoinette on Tumblr. This is me doing the official History Peeps voice meme, although my computer is being mean and not letting me just do an audio post, so here's a video post with me in the purple cowboy hat that I mentioned earlier. If you stalk my blog, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm from Denver, Colorado, lived here most of my life, born in Boston though, only lived there for about a year and a half, so I never really got to go any place fun that my mother would tell me about. And my favorite historical figure, I would have to say Marie Antoinette, even though I hate her guts, but she's such a fascinating individual that I'd have to put her as my favorite time period. I'm obligated to like ancient Rome as a Latin student, but my heart belongs to the 18th century, especially the latter half of the 18th century, and to some degree the 1890s, just for some of the fashion, the literature, etc. I'm not big on that age, but I wouldn't mind living then. I like the jazz age. I love the 40s, 50s, not so much the 60s, and it just kind of dies for me after the 60s. I haven't been to many historical landmarks. I went to the Colosseum in Rome when I visited Italy a few years back, but other than that I haven't really been anywhere. I would like to see, of course, the Palace of Versailles and all the tourist traps in Paris. I'd like to see the entire city of Philadelphia. I've only been there once, and that was for like 3 hours when I had a layover. I did get a Liberty Bell pen from the airport, which is nice, and I write with it a lot. What is something I disagree with my historical figure about, or something I don't like about them? I don't like anything about Marie Antoinette, quite frankly. I just like her style. I don't feel bad for her, like some people do. I don't think she's a good role model. I just don't like her. Have I ever gotten into an argument about my favorite historical figure? Yes, I have. It's my favorite thing to argue about. Which historical figure would I like to hug most, and why? I would like a hug from Hamilton, for obvious reasons. My least favorite historical figure, I don't care too much for Louis XV, so I'm going to go with him. The most overrated historical figure, I'd have to say perhaps Washington. Don't get me wrong, I love Washington, but I just never really got all the hype that's about him. And the most underrated historical figure I would have to say is Madame de Pompadour. I love her. She's awesome. Most likely to get lost on an expedition, probably John Adams. Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that. My favorite History Peeps meme, I'd have to say is Sassy Gay Rutledge. I can honestly say that I will never look at purple glitter the same way. The sexiest historical figure does not apply to me, as the next question doesn't. This is a disapproving look. A peep and ship them with a historical figure. I would ship Star and Hamilton, of course. Love you, Star. Alicia and Lewis, of course. I would ship Fish and maybe Jefferson. Who sees it? I see it. Fish and Jefferson. And, of course, Keegan and Camille. I had to put that in there. A perfect day with Sassy Gay Rutledge. Shopping, of course. And lunch out. We talk about all kinds of stuff. And then more shopping. Where would we go? I don't know where we would go shopping. Maybe in Paris. That'd be nice. Go to Chez Laudray. Forgive my French pronunciation. I'm absolutely horrible at French. I would give a bling makeover to probably Adams. I think he'd enjoy it deep down on some level. And if my favorite historical figure listened to some modern day rap, what would they say? I don't know what Antoinette would say. I think she'd like it. She seems like the type who would like it. And would I borrow underwear from William Barrett Travis? I think I would. So until next time, Tumblr, This is GLaDOS Antoinette signing off, and I can honestly say I had a blast. I'm glad I did this today and not tomorrow.